guys, how are you? I forgot to turn off my phone. So listen, so we're gonna do our review on Salt Lake City, but it's not gonna be long because we didn't find it too interesting. So then after that, we're gonna talk about Erika Girardi and Tom's mess that they got going on. Erika's selling her clothes online and just the mess that they got going on. And there was one more thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, we're gonna talk about Candace Dillard. Let's move that up first. Okay, so first let's get Salt Lake City out the way. Oh God, what did you guys think? It was bad.
I feel like that this episode was basically just about the Sundance Festival, like film festival. But it's small things that let you know about their personality and stuff like that. Like, say,
Heather the whore.
Who?
Heather the whore.
Oh my God, good boy.
Yeah. And let's take it there. I mean, because Heather met with Whitney, and they had a couple of drinks, and she was just spilling her heart out because I started to think that she's still lonely. Everybody else have somebody.
She actually says, I go around looking for sex. That's what she said.
Right. And she said that, I mean, she feel bad that she went through her whole life and she put religion before love. So now she's going through this thing and really wanting the D, I guess.
Well, the sad part is it was still boring. Okay, so you had your designated hoe, whatever you want to call it, but I just didn't like the entire episode. Were you intrigued by her picking up that man at the party?
It was quite interesting, to me. I was shocked that she walked out with her brother.
I know. And yeah, I mean,
well, I'm not surprised about that. She said that in earlier episodes that she liked black men. I just hate that she's perpetuating the stereotype that big women are often lonely. You know what I'm saying? Because the big women that I know in my life, they're confident,
Well, I mean, did she even talk about her husband? Why did she say they broke up? I can't remember.
I can't remember neither.
She's still my favorite of the show because she's fun, but I'm just having a problem with the show overall. Mary making up with Jen. It's too early for that. No.
They didn't mean it. It won't last. It was just this episode.
I mean, the best part of the show for me is Brooks. I'm in love with Brooks.
I don't like Brooks.
You don't like Brooks? Why?
Brooks is too old to be like you're 20 something years old now. You know what I'm saying? Your dad doesn't need to be there to hold your hand for the fashion show.
Well, boy, you're being a little harsh. He might be close to his dad, but the problem is mommy sent him away. So that's who you should be mad at. And you're letting her know that, you're feeling blue. I mean, and I don't even understand that breakup. No arguing, no yelling, as I feel that it's best that we part ways. Yes. It was, and then he started crying. She started hugging him like she was consoling him.
That was the calmest separation I ever seen in my life.
It's bad. It was really, really bad.
Okay. She's afraid to say that she doesn't want to be with him anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's afraid to say it, and instead of just saying, let's just call it quits. You keep on stringing him on, thinking he has a chance, and he doesn't.
Yeah. Do we think that Meredith has a boyfriend?
First I thought like the first couple episodes when they was talking about they separated, I was thinking she was doing something, but I think she's just so caught up into something.
Well, what? You could say what?
I'm not sure. I mean,
I don't think they gave us a reason for the separation, did they? Besides, we don't get along, but I haven't seen one argument. It's not making sense. Something's being left out here. Come on now.
Well, of course, she didn't even want to give him his phone.
That's right.
Oh,
she wouldn't give him her phone.
Well, let me correct myself. She is cheating.
Yeah, she did it. She said that was an invasion of her privacy. Heather has a boyfriend. Not Heather. Meredith. Meredith has a boyfriend. I mean, it is the only thing that makes sense.
And I think the problem is she's scared. I mean, she got to probably hit and went, but scared to bring him out because she don't want to hurt Brooks.
She's going to devastate Brooks. You feel that Brooks shouldn't be devastated, Curtis?
Oh, Brooks know that his mama got a boyfriend. He probably opened the door for him.
First of all, Curtis, can you tell everyone why you're Curtis today?
So I'm the man who Heather met at the party. I'm not going to discuss what happened when we got into the. I'm not going to. I'm not going to say what happened when we went to the car.
Something is wrong with Gabor. He is so damn crazy.
Gabor, didn't he say, "Well, hey, I'll be right back. I step out for 5 minutes. I got to go and get something out the U-Haul truck." Didn't he say that?
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if they ended up having sex in the back of the U-Haul truck. Huh? I'm just wondering.
Was his name Curtis?
He said that she didn't even need no drink. She can handle whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She said, "Hey," and then she made sure what no other cougar gonna get him either. She stood right by his side, walking around there.
Oh, they're alone. I mean, my God.
I would have felt so low. How low could you go? How low could you go? You picked up the man at a party and went right to the car with him, and everybody's in there high-fiving because you haven't had none in so long.
Oh my God.
But then this could have took 15 minutes.
You guys are bad. You guys are bad. I mean, it's not a good look. I mean, it's not a good look. What is she doing? Is that how she picks up men? She doesn't go on an app and keep it secret? It was just, I guess, the highlight of the show.
I don't think she was trying to pick up men before. Her self-esteem was so low, she didn't think she could. But that night at the party, when they started walking up to her, I guess she felt the need to go ahead and capitalize on.
Maybe he walked up to her because of the cameras.
She walked up to him.
She did.
Maybe Jen told him, don't diss her on camera. Just play along with her and go outside, and then, what I'm saying, when the cameras come off, come back in.
You are so wrong, Gabor. You are so wrong.
But what tripped me out, though, is for them to be the housewives and trying to live this certain lifestyle and stuff. Mm-hmm. He said he was like a producer or a promoter or something like that.
He came to help set up. Yeah, he said he was
something. So, but I don't see him making that much money to be. No, I'm only.
He ain't doing nothing. See, she got the money. She a sugar mama.
Oh,
she a sugar mama. Her ex-husband was a billionaire, and he pays her every month.
Who told you that?
Oh, I didn't know
that.
She
said that her ex-husband had money. His family comes from like a billionaire family,
really?
And so she gets money every month, and plus her little whatever they do in their Botox company, they make a lot of money there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They make a lot of money there. So she's a sugar mama.
Gabor, you really might want to be Curtis.
Oh my God. Gabor, you should send her a DM.
No.
I mean, she was really acting thirsty.
That scandal will be bigger than Jamal Bryant last night. That'll be a hell of a scandal because I wouldn't leave her with a dime.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God. So let's hurry up and get Salt Lake City out the way so we could talk Potomac, because Potomac is crazy. Lisa Barlow neglecting her children because it's Sundance.
Sundance, yeah. She said they can
pick up the phone. Okay. It's hard to watch children mistreated on television. It really is. I wasn't enjoying it, not one single minute. It was boring. Even the special guests that came to Jen's party, Lala and Katie from Vanderpump Rules. So who cares?
Lala probably looking for another man herself.
Lala?
Yeah, she a little freak.
You are so wrong. You are so wrong. I like Lala. I mean, I used to like her better when she was poor. Now rich Lala's a bit to deal with, but I like her. And even let's just take the parties. So Whitney had a birthday party for her husband. They were all dancing and jumping around. But what are we missing here, Gabor? What is this show missing?
It's just boring and it's hard. I mean, and I really like Heather and Whitney. You know what I'm saying? The show is just boring. I don't know what they're missing. They're missing drama. It seems like everybody's trying to be the queen bee and make it seem like they're just so important in Salt Lake City. Yeah,
and maybe they give each other too much respect. I mean, like really for these shows to pop, we need some backstabbing going on real fast. Besides just Jen and Mary, we need a scandal. Like we need Meredith to be like cheaping with, like maybe sleeping with Steph or something. No. I mean, like Meredith need to be cheating with somebody. husband or something.
Sorry, dude. I mean, well, we have more. Listen, this show has gotten so boring. And is it a fair statement when I say we are even accepting sleeping with grandpa now? Because that's how boring it. Like we're just.
Yeah, that's fine with us now. It's just no big deal. Next.
I mean, we are accepting her sleeping with grandpa. It's really, really bad. So let's get over all this so we can talk about the good stuff.
Maybe the show, I just say this, maybe the show could step up a little bit if they start filming more of Mary's church.
Oh my God. You mean the cult members? It was bad. So we got Mary. What happened this episode with Mary? Nothing. She apologized she gave a phony apology to Jen, but that took all the fun out of it.
Well, Jen lied and said that she didn't say. Jen lied.
Oh, she did lie. She did lie and say that. What did she say? She said that she didn't say that she slept with grandpa or something like that.
You said it. You need to say that I don't remember saying it. You get what I'm saying? She knows she said it, but she didn't want to give Mary the satisfaction of apologizing to her. She didn't want to apologize to her because she knew she said it when at the last episode when they was at the table. She knew she said it.
That's low. If you do somebody wrong, just admit it and then move on and apologize. I mean, I'm surprised Mary didn't go off. Maybe that's what she was trying to create, and Mary didn't take the bait.
Yeah.
Then I blame Mary for the show being so boring because you had all the bait. You should have just went in. But I don't feel that's what we're missing. We're missing loud, argumentative, confrontational people.
But I say this, do not give up on it. Do not. Because these women do like to party a lot, especially Jen. Well, let me call her Jen Boogie. Jen Boogie might be the next scandal. Something might happen somewhere.
Who in the hell? Jen Boogie?
Jen.
Where did you get that from?
Remember she was talking to the little rappers. They had the little thing. And you can call me Jen Boogie. Yeah. But she likes to be out there so much, and her husband's never there.
Never.
Like she told the girl at the next week episode.
He didn't even come to the party.
If Meredith is not getting it at home, she's getting it somewhere else. Maybe if her husband's never home, maybe she's getting it somewhere else too. I'm telling the show, don't give up on the show yet.
Why?
Something gonna happen.
Like what?
It's gonna be some cheating going on. I'm telling you.
Oh wow, Perry. You just gonna go ahead.
What's Jen's husband's name?
We don't even know. He's not even
know his name. I mean, he was on there a couple times. That's
Sharif. Sharif, I wouldn't be surprised if Sharif is stepping out. He's never home.
I'm telling you, something gonna go down. That's why I said
so bad. You are giving the guy an affair. Like
I'm not giving him an affair. I'm just saying he's never home. You know what I'm saying? If I was married, I would bring that up every time.
Like where the hell you been?
See her get her breast out. And
they need a Lisa Renner on the show. That's what they don't have. They don't have a person that's not afraid to get in there and stir up drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't, and they have to be a pit bull with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe Nene needs to move to Utah. That would be
who?
Nene needs to move to Utah.
Maybe Giselle needs to move to Utah because she sure can't show up in Potomac no more.
Who?
Giselle.
Let's do
this real quick for this Utah thing. Let's just say this. Don't give up on it. I think something's gonna happen. And I think really the drama gonna get so bad that they're gonna need Mary to pray for them. That's what I'm thinking.
Listen, you're the only reason I'm sticking with this show. It's horrible, it's terrible, and the ratings go down each week.
I know, but when you get that kind of money floating around and all those drinks and these wild Mormons flying, something gonna happen. I'm telling you.
Gabor, do you think it's gonna pick up?
I'm the only one hopeful.
No. So let's move on to Erika Girardi, because that's where the real story is. Okay, so if y'all have been following the story, of course, he's getting sued for embezzlement by a company called Edelson. Since then, 5 more lawsuits have come out. His business partner was suing him. So he didn't pay a bill for what's this person called? He didn't pay bills for having people help him. He stole money from oh my God, this is the horrible one. I did this yesterday. From there was a natural gas explosion in San Bruno and people died. People got burned alive. It was crazy. And one guy came out and said this in 2015 that he is not paying me my money and I need my money for my surgeries. Okay. It's not even like he was going to blow the money. Like, I need this to live. And he didn't give them their money. And now today, so it's been going around town. Everybody's talking about what a jackasses they are, because who does something like that? I don't even, and I'm talking millions of dollars, like almost billion. What is he blowing the money on? We'll get to that in a minute. Then today, Erika posted this on her social media. It's kind of funny a little. Oh, wrong one. She posted a picture of her closet because now she's selling her clothes, right? But I think it's for show. I don't think she's really selling those clothes. What do y'all think? I think she's looking for anything for pity. So
now they're going through a divorce. They about ready to probably get some jail time, but now she want to sell her clothes on Craigslist.
No, it wasn't. It was, here, let me go to her Instagram. It wasn't Craigslist. It was on Instagram. But like you said, it just didn't look like clothes that were about to be sold. Do you think they would lie about something like this?
Maybe to garner some sympathy, maybe. But who gonna feel sorry for you when you don't took everybody damn money that's don't been in a plane crash and everything else? For real, let's keep it real. Like, and they so desperate right now. But
oh my God, she took it down. She must have got backlash. She took it down.
If they needed money that bad, the first thing should have left was that damn glam squad.
I don't believe that they're broke. That money, some of that money is overseas in some offshore account. Do you think they're broke?
Of course it is. No, they're not broke.
They're not broke. I don't believe she's selling the clothes. I don't believe they're getting a divorce. None of it. But here's the thing. What do you do in this situation period to save your reputation?
I mean, sometimes you can't. Once you caught, it's too late. They busted already.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think there's nothing she can do to save her reputation at this point. I mean, it is what it is. And how are you going to go on the show? This is another thing. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is supposed to be the most elite of everybody because they live in Beverly Hills. The rumor is she's moving to an apartment, so maybe it's a $5 million apartment. But she
already had an apartment, though. Remember, this season she had an apartment in downtown LA that the women went to.
Keep it coming. Which they went to for
what?
So
they went to Erika's apartment in downtown LA. It was when Lisa Rinna's mom was in town, and afterwards they had an argument at the table after they left her apartment.
What is she having an apartment?
That was when Sutton had that big breakdown at the table with Dorit.
I remember.
Had just left Erika's apartment. She had an apartment in downtown.
For what?
Look, I don't know. Hell, why does she got a makeup? Why does she got a makeup team?
You know why she got that apartment? How old is her husband?
Oh God, Perry!
I'm only keeping it real. Now, Perry. You might not agree with Jen. She said if you're not getting it at home, you're getting it somewhere. So she was getting it in that damn apartment.
The rumor is that she has a boyfriend. You believe those rumors, Perry?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Gabor, do you think Erika has a boyfriend?
Of course.
What are y'all talking about? What?
She's not doing hardly nothing.
Trust me. I mean,
to her husband.
You can call him a boyfriend, but she got a paid male whore. She gets it in with somebody is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not messing with you, Perry and Gabor, both of y'all. Like,
something going on in that apartment.
Oh, okay. Are y'all saying that because of his age?
Yeah, I mean, the blue pills don't even help no more.
He couldn't even really. Do you remember when she said that she got the part in Chicago and she tried to give him a hug? It took him, I don't want to age shame him, but he couldn't even really hug her the way he wanted to. So nothing else not going on. If he can't hug her, he ain't moving nothing with his hips.
Look at Michael Darby. He's in his 70s and you can't sit him down. Oh my goodness.
And look at Ray.
Yeah.
Y'all don't think Ray. Oh, you guys are so wrong. Y'all don't think Ray and Karen are expressing their love to each other in the bedroom?
It might be too much for Ray. I mean, some people, your heart get weak and stuff. He probably can't take that.
Oh my God. You guys are so wrong. So you believe the rumors that this divorce is real, and then if you believe that, then
no, I mean, like, I don't believe it's real. I think they're doing it for financial reasons.
But
the old guy just wants somebody to be by his side. He don't care how he get him, and so he got Erika to be by his side. But she's doing stuff on the side, in my opinion.
That's strong.
He's okay with it. He's okay with it. I mean, because you get to pay the gardener. If you can't cut your own grass, you let somebody else do it. He can't take care of his woman. So some male whore doing it at that apartment down there in LA.
Oh my God. Listen, she took down the video of her showing her closet that she was supposed to be selling her clothes. And then she put this picture up instead. And when I tell you it wasn't a good look, there was like over 500 pairs of shoes in the closet. And now she expects us to believe that she's selling all of this because she doesn't have any money anymore. This is a cry for help. Erika is lying. Okay. She is. She's not selling her clothes. I'm trying to tell you. We should call and go see if we can buy one just to see if it gets shipped to the house. Because I don't think she's really selling her clothes. All of this is just a stage for the upcoming season for us to be more acceptable towards her. That's what I think.
Maybe some kind of clothing line or something she got or something that she's trying to just make more money off of. 10% off. Maybe it's her personal clothes. Is it? It
was supposed to be your personal clothes, yeah. And when I tell you rows and rows of shoes, every time I looked at it, I got mad because for every shoe that I seen, it made me think of that burn victim that couldn't get surgery because of Tom.
That makes it worse. Like, they done committed all these allegedly committed all these crimes, right? Mm-hmm. And she still don't have no compassion for the burn victims, the plane crash victims, and she wants to show off her closet.
Yeah,
she did. Smother the money out the country. I'm saying it's a shame.
And people must have said something about it because she took it down. I took a copy of it. I just can't find it. I'm looking for it while I call you guys. It doesn't make any sense. And here's another thing. What are they doing with all that money? We're talking millions of dollars for the burn victims. He had a couple of class action lawsuits that he won. Where is the money going? How much is it? What do you think they're buying? They could afford, if he's stealing everyone's money, they could afford a glam squad because we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. What
we're using it for generational wealth. So I'm going to give it to my children, and they're going to have some for their children. We're going to live a good life. And I may not spend it in my lifetime, but I want my children to have money.
And then some people just like the status, whether they need the money or not. They like to flaunt. They got these millions of billions of dollars, right? Because really, at his age, he probably don't need too much more than a studio apartment, a bottle of Geritol, and some Depends.
Don't take the Gabor. Don't take the bait. No, but I'm kind of feeling Gabor's story here that they shipped that money off to overseas accounts,
right?
Offshore accounts. They stole all that money for pure greed. They did not spend all that money, and they won't give it back. At least some of it. It's just disgusting.
That's how greedy people operate.
Oh my gosh. It's just too much for me. All right, let's talk one more subject and then I'm going to drop the lines. I want to talk about this whole Jamal thing going on. So, Gabor, where did you get that letter that you sent me today?
Oh, the thing with Gigi?
Yeah.
It was on Twitter. So let me find it.
I have it right here.
Yeah, it was on Twitter. So it's basically explaining what she said. She never said that. Oh my God, it's just so crazy. The Potomac is just so good this season.
Yeah, it is.
So she said that she never said that she never spoke with Giselle, that she did speak to the producer.
I didn't see that part. She said she never spoke to Giselle.
Mm-hmm. You want me to read it?
No. Go ahead. What else?
So she said that she never spoke to Giselle, that she did speak to a former producer of the show that she was cool with. And she never said that the baby wasn't Chris's, but she said that the story about the trainer was true. that Monique was out with the trainer and Monique was dancing with the trainer in the club and they were too close for comfort. And she told Chris that it was going to be a problem. And she had the conversation with Chris. Monique knew nothing about it. And so when Monique got pregnant the second time with the baby, I believe that Chris asked Monique, was the baby his, and told her about what the best friend told him. And then her and Monique stopped talking after that.
Gigi is lying. I think she's lying. Let me tell you why I think she's lying.
What reason would she have to lie?
Because it backfired. It blew up in her face. Supposedly, Monique let this woman stay in her house, and then she went after her man, right?
So that's not true.
That's what Monique said.
Monique never said that she lived in her house.
She said she took her in.
I don't know.
But anyway, first of all, she said that she flirted with Chris. I don't see what reason Monique would have to lie. I mean,
Monique would have to lie because she got caught, right? Your best friend, you're caught up. Monique didn't want this to, and the thing is this, I'm trying to look at it as fair as I can, right? I'm not saying just one person is telling the truth or just one person is lying. And that's what I'm saying. Monique has to at least take accountability for her and this trainer being somewhere together without her husband, outside of him training her. You get what I'm saying? You have to take accountability for being in the club. You have to take accountability for being in the club with this trainer. Of course, you can't control where he's at, but you have to understand how that looks for you to be a married woman in here with a trainer that you work close with every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she had sex with him, but she at least has to take into accountability how that looks. You know what I'm saying? The rumors were vile. The rumors were vile because it was 3 rumors, right? Because at first they tried to say that she didn't really have a miscarriage. She actually had an abortion because she didn't know who baby was. That's vile. You know what I'm saying?
But how foul is it your best friend to go tell a producer of the show?
Because they fell out. That's horrible.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Like, what is wrong with Gigi? Who does that? Oh my gosh. This whole Potomac thing is so good. I love it, but it's a mess. It is a mess. What, Perry?
No, I love the show.
I love the show. Yeah. I feel bad for Monique because her marriage is involved. People trying to get her fired. People calling her violent. They don't want to be around her anymore. So I kind of feel bad for her because of that. But then again, you put yourself in that situation. I think she just snapped when she hit Candace. And now Candace is still going around plugging the story that I won't film with her, be in the same room with her ever again. And next she'll be saying, I don't want to film with her. Like, Candace is not that big of a victim. Come on, Gabor, right? Like, it's been a long time.
The thing is, okay, so this is my disagreement with the whole Monique thing, right? Mm-hmm. You attacked Candace, right? But then you're going to talk about what happened 2 years ago as an excuse, right? That doesn't make sense. When you found out about these rumors, you were already pregnant with the last baby. So you knew about these rumors at the end of season 3 reunion.
She did, yeah.
That's when the rumors started. When you was pregnant on the couch, you knew about that. You were filming with them the whole season 4. You knew the rumors. And the last plot came at the end of season 4. So there were 3 rumors that happened that you knew were going to go, that they were trying to bring to the show. And when you attacked Candace, you used those rumors as an excuse. But Candace had nothing to do with the rumors. It was all Giselle. And you knew it was Giselle. But today they said that when Jamal Bryant said that Chris attacked somebody. Well, Jamal Bryant is lying, right? You don't know if somebody has CTE unless they die. Right? Yeah. You have to die for a person to know that a person has CTE. And CTE is most common with players that play the quarterback position, the running back position, the tight end position. Mostly people who actually run the ball because they get hit the most, right? So Chris more than likely would never get CTE, right? He said that he attacked somebody at the Wayward store, Wayfair.
Jamal is 30 at this point.
Yeah, the person that he allegedly attacked was Sharice.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Pardon me?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, say that again? You're saying that the person that Chris attacked or Jamal?
Chris,
the person that he was
physically attacked Sharice.
Well, no, he didn't say physically. Jamal said that they had video.
It's probably verbal.
Jamal said that they had video of him attacking somebody at Safeway, but the person said that it was Sharice. And so they said that Chris went to Sharice to apologize, but they never said what he was going to Sharice to apologize for. Could it be that Monique jumped the gun and accused Sharice and Candace and all of these people of things that never happened? You know what I'm saying? She was jumping the gun, thinking that everybody's against her, everybody's jealous of her, but they won't say what Chris was apologizing to her for. Because if you were lying on my family, what am I apologizing to you for? Right?
Ooh, this is, this can't get any worse.
And all that could be possible, but I think as far as Candace and Monique, seriously, they both need to grow up, have a lady-to-lady conversation, and really just end that little fight thing. The fight thing wasn't that bad.
It's too far along. Let me start taking calls, see what people have to say. Hi, Cynthia. How are you?
I'm looking like a hot mess, but I had surgery yesterday, so I guess there's a reason why. How are you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing great. Glad you made it through the surgery.
Yeah.
I had a surgery on my ankle. I tore some ligaments, and it's all messed up, but they had to cut my Achilles heel tendon. And so I'm literally laying flat on my back, and it'll be like this for 2 weeks.
Wow.
But I got a pump of medicine going into it. So I'm not feeling nothing right now.
All right. So let us have it. What did you want to sound off about?
Erika, but again, you guys, I am like the devil's advocate over here.
You feel sorry for her?
Huh?
You feel sorry for her?
No, I don't feel sorry for her, but I'm just saying on this show, I know that I am the 1% that actually believes that this whole thing is just posturing. Tom is an amazing attorney. He's done so many things. We're talking about one single case. We need to remember that there's so many people that he has helped. And we don't know what's going on because, all attorneys say, keep your mouth shut. But Tom apparently is sick. This is what I think is going on.
He's sick, but he doesn't disclose what the illness is.
Well, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to tell us what it is.
It would be nice to know why you didn't pay people if you're claiming you didn't pay them because you were sick.
I think that it's probably somebody in his I still believe that it's somebody a bad apple in his group.
You refuse to let go. Why do you like Tom so much?
Because of the simple fact that he's helped so many tens, hundreds of thousands of people get money. And I can't believe that on one single case that he's going to embezzle money. I get that the buck stops with him.
What about all the people coming out saying, hey, he owes me, he didn't pay me, like that burn victim in San Bruno?
Right. And like I had wrote in the comment section, I've been doing some research because yesterday I had to wait for like 3-4 hours for my surgery. And I did something. There is what they call SEC law firms, SEC. And what it is the judge is going to order one of these law firms. There's going to be a huge audit, individual audit of all of their money. Every single thing that they're going, I mean, we're talking, it's going to be as thorough as.
Yeah, I have to stop. You cannot ignore the fact that crash victims are saying we never seen a dime.
Like I said, I feel for these people, but I think that Tom is, I think that Tom, the buck stops with him, but I think that it's one of his cohort attorneys that might have done something wrong. Do I think that they need to get their money? Yes. This man is a multi-millionaire. Okay. He is not about to ruin his reputation. Now, let's just say, devil's advocate, what if, ooh, my ugly pillow. What if, okay, he is sick, say with cancer. He's being treated in the hospital. He tells somebody to do something, they're in charge, and they don't do it. Okay. What if it is that? What if? That's all I'm saying. What if?
Cynthia, I get what you're saying. You're saying that based off all the good that he's done, that it's no way that you think this person would do that. R. Kelly made a lot of good songs that everybody enjoyed.
Okay, really, Perry?
And I was just about to say Bill Cosby put
the biggest freak out there.
Bill Cosby put a whole bunch of people in college.
I like the way you think, Perry. I just
R. Kelly into this.
Bill Cosby put a lot of people in college, paid for a lot of people in college, and he was a multimillionaire as well. You can still do dirt.
Yeah.
Well, it just, if anything, I'm gonna twist it, Perry. I'm gonna twist it. If anything, we thought that R. Kelly was the greatest person in the world, and he's not. But what if right now, okay, we are all seeing the allegations on that side, but we don't know about the real side. So I'm twisting it.
You really are. Listen.
You don't know what happened in the bedroom.
I saw the tape.
Oh Lord, stop! He said he's selling the tape. Okay,
no, I saw the tape.
Listen, keep hope. Keep hope alive until the verdict comes in. But it's not looking good. Will you at least say that?
I'm also, it's not looking good right now. But we still have not seen a proper argument on his side. But I am going to tell you, watch, mark my word, the judge is going to order an audit. His people, all of their money is frozen. Okay. They can't pay payroll. So, and he could easily, have paid him out of his money. But what I'm saying is right now he can't. I'm telling you, there's steps. It's political. I believe the divorce is a way to where she can protect, because she's not broke. Everybody needs to remember she had a part, a character in the Kim Kardashian West's website.
Okay,
she has had, wait. She has had her own shoe line with Shoe Dazzle. She has gone to Broadway. She has had makeup through Too Faced. She has made a lot of money on her own end. And on Facebook, it is a new thing for people to sell. All the Kardashians and a lot of other people are selling their money, or selling their clothes to, like, if you want some memorabilia to, I'm just saying.
Okay, hold on. Don't hang up. I'll bring you back, because we got a long line to get people going. Because we got to address that again. Hey, crew from last night. What y'all doing?
Hey, Shanitra.
Oh my God.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, Gabor.
Shanitra, you on mute. We can't hear you.
You're on mute.
Shanitra. Oh, there you go.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
Last night was fun. What did you want to sound off about today?
Listen, girl, I read that little post the girl had, and Sharrell, I agree with your video earlier because I read it careful. First thing, she's walking her story back. First, she said that she only talked to the producer, right? But according to Candace, unless Candace lying, which we know she will misplace the truth, Candace claimed that she was online, that the girl called her and they talked for 2 hours. Not my words,
sure
Candace's
did.
words. Candace said that. Then she wants to walk back this story. Somebody said somebody doing the hokey pokey. Ain't nobody just pull that out the air. Now she's saying, oh, I never said Monique slept with that man. Well, somebody said it was the hokey pokey and turning itself around, going on up in there. Now she's saying that when I talked to Chris and I just told him this man is gonna be a problem, like she was warning him. But that it just sounds fishy to me.
But what best friend talks to your husband behind your back?
So in her live,
catch my homegirl talking to my old man.
So she said that in her live. In her live, she said that she told her husband, and her husband told Chris, and Chris came and picked Monique up that night, and then called her and asked her what went on at the club. And she told him that her and the trainer was too close for comfort. And let me tell you something. See, on the show, we never heard them say that Monique was sleeping with the trainer. We just heard them say that they was too close for comfort. They were seen out places together, and Big Boy found out. We didn't hear.
But that's not how.
But Gabor, going back to episode 1, Giselle said she did sleep with. Rumor is she did sleep with him.
Thank you, Lauren. That's what Gizzard Nick said. I heard her.
I heard her say that they were too close for comfort.
Gabor, who is Big
that
Boy?
ain't what Gizzard Nick said.
Chris.
That ain't what that heifer said. Run your TiVo back.
I did. She said that they were seen out together, and Big Boy found out. That's what she said. And Big Boy
maybe I got a different edit up here in Canada because I heard that rumor has she was sleeping with him.
We didn't know that. So, and that's the thing. When that episode aired, Monique went live that night with Chris. And she was saying that wasn't the rumor. She said that it was a rumor that she got an abortion and she didn't have a miscarriage. Then they said that the rumor wasn't the baby. Yeah, so I didn't hear Monique say that. I mean, I didn't hear Giselle say. I heard her imply that they slept together, but her saying that she slept with him, I don't remember that coming out of.
Okay, it was after that scene where she met with Monique when they were supposed to be planning this dinner or whatever. I knew that.
I remember.
Not the timestamp.
I remember.
Right. And the thing is, I knew it was a setup then. But here's the thing. That was Giselle's way of still trying to get that story out there because the producers had squashed it. The problem is that, okay, and then, and I heard, I'm not going to mention no other bloggers on your show. I'm going to respect you. But it was somebody else who had inside information that said that when Chris went to talk to Charisse, the walrus, he went to apologize for what he said on the live because he did say some real tight, disrespectful stuff. Real talk. In my opinion,
did you just call Chris the walrus?
No, Charisse is the
walrus.
She says Charisse.
You remember Monique called her a walrus?
Yeah,
okay.
I am the walrus.
And see, Sinitra, I think that Candace broke up the second plot when she told Candace and Candace told Monique. And I think that when Giselle found that out, she used Candace as collateral damage.
She sure did.
That too.
That's why she sat down at that thing and said, oh yeah, she wanted to get that story out there.
She was desperate, you know what I'm saying? To get it out.
I'm gonna get this story out there about her. She messed up my money with Sherman. She messed up my new life.
Yeah.
And I'm about to ruin her. Yeah, I'm gonna get her.
And that's why I say this. Monique owes her accountability. Monique does need to apologize to Candace for that. Because
that's all I've been saying.
Yeah.
You can tell now that you've seen the show. Bitch, you were being set up from episode 1.
Yes.
Candace may not have been the best friend, but Candace did try to have your back. I will have to give that to Candace.
She did.
I mean, you need to apologize for that.
And she apologized to you for having Charisse at the party. And she didn't even have to apologize, but she apologized because you was hurt. And we don't see Candace apologize a lot. But because she thought so much of you, Monique, she apologized to you. But you wanted to run with Giselle after you knew that they said these vile rumors about you. And that's not being professional.
All right.
That's trying to be a part of the crowd.
But Gabor, I'm going to say this little part here too. This is what we got to look at. One, if you follow the timeline, Monique and Candace started having problems when Candace decided she was going after Ashley Neck about her little funny husband. And when Monique didn't want to help her cut that girl head off about Mr. Hanky Panky, that's when Candace really got mad with Monique. Like, dang, I was riding hard for you. I want to attack this girl. Help me gang up on her. Because we see Candace don't mind jumping people. And that's why she got them girls to help her jump Monique. But then when Monique didn't go along with it, that was the first rift. Now, when you follow it on along, Giselle is a mess too because you after Monique for messing up your happy life with that man. But Sharice was after you too. Sharice the one brought in the lady, and Monique invited her to the party, you know, help the girl integrate on in and get in your face. But that was Gizzard Neck too. And Sharice still ain't went after Gizzard Neck. Everybody is shooting at other people, and Gizzard Neck is the puppet master. She the one pulling the strings.
And you remember at Ashley Sipping Seed, Giselle was trying to get when Monique left, Giselle was going for broke, trying to get that stuff out of Sharice. Right. And Sharice wouldn't budge. And Ashley said on the live that she didn't hear those rumors from Sharice. She heard the rumors from Gigi that Sharice never told her that.
Right. Moreover, they had Sharice at Wendy's freaking baby sipping seat. Why is she there? They added her out on the show, but she showed up in that pink lace dress from Wally World. And I'm like, why are you here?
Okay, look, y'all hold on for a second. I got more people. I'm going to bring y'all back. Walrus and Wally World is too much. I love it. Hold on.
Gizzard Neck. Don't forget that neither.
Gizzard Neck. Oh my gosh. Hi, Joe. How are you?
I made another live. I'm sorry, I'm lying down.
That's okay. Blavy, you go live first since you're out.
Oh, okay. I just want to say y'all need to stop getting so emotional. This is just for shows and views. Monique didn't write anything. I don't believe anything. It is what it is.
I couldn't hear. You said that people are getting too emotional, and Monique didn't do anything wrong.
I said people are getting too emotional because Monique has had 3 seasons to confront Giselle. So the fact that she waits to season 5 is ridiculous. Take it for what it is, entertainment.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Joe. Sound off.
Yeah, so again, like I told y'all last time, I'm a very big fan of Monique, but I'm just starting to see both sides of the aisle because, you know, I do love Candace as well, but I just don't see with everything that has happened and how we're, you know, the reunions are going to continue to show things. I just don't see Monique coming back next season because I really think she has such a wholesome family. She seems like a very lovable, likable person. That's why she's the fan favorite. But I just don't see her continuing to go down that road because, again, like you stated in your previous video, Candace is already laying that foundation. Like, I will never film with her. And Monique has garnered a lot of fan support, but Candace still has the cast behind her. So they may either bring her back as a friend, but I just don't know. And then, you know, I don't see Monique coming back because, again, she just seems to have this happy unit, and her family and her children may not be worth another season of all of these rumors and all of these things going on because she just seems really happy at home. And I would hate that, but, you know, I just don't see the dynamic. It's just like, it's just too off because, you know, you have 4 women. I mean, you know, she has less support out of the women, but I was also reading fan fiction is nothing to be true. They were saying that Giselle may not be back because she has did too much damage and people are not going to believe her story. And how can she come back from, you know, the pastor being revealed and then he did his live?
I don't agree, but we'll see what happens. I really don't agree. Blavy, can you say, what are your last words? Because I'm having a hard time hearing.
My last words are simple. I don't know who that first woman was, but that was dead wrong with Erika. And you know she's scamming. Don't give her no passes.
Exactly.
Oh, you mean Erika?
Exactly.
Do you believe they're really getting a divorce?
No, they're saving their assets, and what they're doing is abominable because those people really need that money. He's despicable.
Exactly.
Yeah, a little bit.
For his reputation to be ruined.
Can I ask before you go, Sharrell, what do you think is going to happen for season 6?
On Potomac?
For Housewives of Potomac.
It's going to be a shit show. They're really going to go through and try to go through with their plan of getting rid of Monique.
So do you think Monique is going to be brought back? Do you think she's?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll bring her back.
I don't think that Chris will let her come back.
Exactly.
That might be true too. Yeah.
But I think that I have an early prediction.
Thanks, Bobby.
I have an early prediction.
What's that?
I think that Wendy and Robin will go at it over Giselle.
Oh wow,
Who's going to be the top puppy?
Listen, Joe, thank you for
calling. Y'all take care.
I take care.
Gabor, you are out. You're crazy. Cynthia, have you changed your mind listening to other people? Blavy say it looks pretty bad, and Tom looks guilty.
I'm not saying that it doesn't look guilty. I'm just saying I just don't. It's going to have to be some hard evidence because he has helped.
Victims aren't that the evidence? The victims are saying we didn't get our money,
but it's not in his. It's not in his people. It's the one that the other law firm that joined in with the class action. That is his. That's his client, not Tom's client. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let me ask you this. If he's found guilty, will your heart be broken?
Well, I don't give a crap about these people. I'm just giving my opinion about what happens. No, I mean, I'm talking about Tom. I don't care about Tom. I think that all victims need to be treated with class. And if he's not scamming, but like I said, they're going to hire a law firm to do an audit, and they're going to go up Tom's bum and come out of his nose when it comes to all of the money. So after that, if he is found to be guilty, I will be the first person to come on your show and say, hi, my name is Cynthia and I was wrong.
I got to hold you to that because it looks really bad. It looks really bad. And it's even worse that it's people that really need the money. Crash victims, burn victims. Like, what was he doing? All right. Cynthia, thank you. Were you going to say something else?
Oh, I was just going to say that as far as the whole Potomac and everything, we got to remember it's the burn book. I can't wait for it tonight. But I'm just saying that I believe that Candace thought that she was going to come on the show this year. She had to have known that she was going to be signed to this label. That was all fake. And she wanted all the attention. And now that Monique is on the show, on the reunion and everything, she is trying hard. And I saw previews of her crying and everything saying, oh, it's affected me. I want to actually zoom in and actually see the tears, because if a woman takes a tissue, we know this, Sharrell. If you take a tissue and do like this, it's going to make you tear up. Okay. That is the fake way of crying.
You're saying that.
So we're going to look at that tonight.
Gabor,
okay.
Don't take the bait. Gabor, don't take the bait.
Wait. We saw actual tears from the trailer of episode 2. There were actual tears. Her makeup was actually messed up. So they were coming down so much where she couldn't hit the tear duct. She couldn't stop them from coming down. But
it's so bad. Cynthia, that is bad. You said she did like this to make herself cry. I mean, listen, is there a possibility that Candace could be, what do you call it? Have PTS because the fight was so bad and she had to put stickies all over the house? Maybe.
Oh my God. The girl,
Monique lost weight. It seems like it's always a Candace bash, but Monique lost so much weight from the fight. She was so affected by the fight. She lost so much weight, but nobody ever bring that up.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to shed a tear for that.
No, Cynthia, I got to go. You are trying to bait Gabor.
Love you, Gabor. You know I love you.
Love you too.
Thanks for calling in. I appreciate the call. Bye. Gabor, you stayed in your seat. I'm so proud of you.
Child. Not with the fake tears.
Weren't they debating my trying to bait my boy?
But you know what? I mean, I'm with you on this with Candace, because I think with Candace and Monique, they came from a very similar background, being the only Black people at a high school. And I'm from Mississippi. She grew up in Biloxi, Mississippi, with nothing but them crazy, crazy people down there.
Wait, who did? Monique?
Candace
grew up in Biloxi.
She's from Biloxi. She has family from Biloxi.
I didn't know
that high school, I think, like when they showed her in that episode with her high school, I think that was BHS. So I thought that was Biloxi High School. So like you had that type of trauma. You had somebody who actually understood you. So when I think Candace is upset, she is upset about losing that friendship. And the way she goes so hard at Monique, baby, you got to have a little bit of love. You had to have had some love for that woman.
I think
love
that
makes you go that hard.
I'm upset because I wanted Candace and Monique to have a friendship like Robin and Giselle have, but not where it's one person that's way more dominant and the other person it seems kind of lower, but like right on the same level. And I feel like that they let Giselle get in there and play them, but I'm gonna have a problem with Candace if she don't call out Giselle at this reunion in episode 2.
You better say that.
Because Giselle sticks her on you. And that's why I was saying, shut up, Candace, when Monique was getting on to shut up, because she's the one who actually sticks her on you.
Yep.
She primed her up. She put the battery in her bag and said, go get her.
Yep.
You need to get her. You need to get Robin. You failed to forget, you the one who just outed everything. Baby girl, if you come back next season, do you really think they not coming for you next?
They're going to get them.
Stop playing checkers and play chess with these women.
And you got to get Ashley too, because you remember Ashley is the one who told Giselle that Candace made it a point to be friends with Charisse after they got into it.
Yep.
All right, you guys, I got 4 minutes left. Does Pastor Jamal step down?
He needs to. You just embarrassed the crap out of your father and your mother. They are well-respected bishops and reverends in the community. What you did would embarrass me. I would be 70 years old and I would still take my belt to you. You had no right to do that.
I mean, Tanithia, does he step down? Do you think he's going to step down?
I don't think he really gonna step down on his own. I think that they may give him an opportunity to resign to kind of save face. But them church folks gonna get him up out of there after Bishop Eddie Long with his draws and them little boys. And now here come Reverend Pimp Daddy and his hoes and at the pull up Baptist.
Did you say what his draws and them little boys?
It's the truth.
But you're not lying though, and they protected Eddie for years. They protected Eddie for years. That story's been coming out since the 90s.
But he
didn't get caught.
Problem, Lauren. They protected Eddie because Eddie could actually preach. Jamal be standing up in that pulpit sounding like his name Sugarfoot, and he got a
baby. He sound like R. Kelly.
He don't sound like he don't sound like R. Kelly. He sound like Men on Movies on Living Color.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank y'all for calling in. Sinitra, you are too much with the cliches. It cracks me up. Thank you for calling in. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. She is too funny. Thank you, Warren, for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful day.
You do the same.
Bye.
Listen, do y'all think Pastor Jamal's gonna step down?
I think at this point, I mean, enough is enough. I think where there's smoke, there's fire. They better ready to boot him. I think.
Curtis?
I think that he messed up really bad, but church people can be a forgiving people, right? But I think that he's going to have some problems if Chris does not try to attack Giselle and Robin this episode like he claimed in the video.
One more question. Does Tom Girardi or Erika do time?
Of course.
Both of them?
I don't think Erika will do any time.
Harry?
But
federal time, stuff like that. Maybe. We're gonna see. I mean, we'll see.
I don't see Erika doing any time either, which she should be, but for some reason I just don't see them coming after her. I think they're gonna stick to Tom and he's gonna be the scapegoat. And another question. Who thinks Tom has a serious illness and that's why he couldn't pay the airplane people?
Oh no.
That's what he said in the court paper. He could have cancer.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
And like Cynthia said, she's like, well, you get these other sub law firms that work underneath you. But once Perry would have got the blame for something happening, you would come out and you would straighten out the law company that you had doing the work. So if Tom would have knew, hey, you know what? You're throwing this on me. This law firm handled that. He wouldn't be getting the charges.
Yeah.
I think they would have deflected him somewhere else. So
one more question. Are they really broke?
No, I mean, no, not broke, but probably not making as much money as they used to make. I mean, when we say people that got all this money go broke, we don't mean totally a nickel to your name.
Yeah.
We're not saying that.
Yeah.
But the status is not the same.
Yeah. Gabor, are they broke?
No, they hiding money. What I'll be doing?
Oh my God! Did you just say you would hide the money?
Yeah. He out in the backyard with a shovel digging a hole.
I'm hiding money.
All right, guys. Since this is Salt Lake City week, we got to wrap it up with that. Okay. What do you guys think about the show? We were bored to tears. Do they need to cancel it?
No.
It's a snooze fest.
It's a snooze. They need to cancel it. I'm sorry.
Don't cancel it yet. I mean, give it a little more time.
Harry, what do you want? Time for what? This is the 6th episode.
It's going to be some cheating going on. I'm telling you, there's some scandals there. It's too much drinking, too much money, too much drinking going on, and girls just out there ain't got nothing else to do. Something going down.
Anyway, listen, but Beverly Hills is getting good, even though it's not on the air, and we still got Potomac and Atlanta. Well, I don't know.
It's getting better. It's getting better too.
You think it'll get better?
Yeah, with Drew and all this stuff. I mean, it's getting better.
They need to, you know what they need to do? After the reunion, they need to start filming season 6 of Potomac January 1st.
Yeah, right away. Just like they
right
did
away.
in Beverly Hills. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. I don't know. I'm on the fence with Atlanta. I'm not going to go ahead and say it's good this year. It's all right. Not what it used to be, but maybe it'll pick up.
Oh my God, did you see the girl's husband?
Okay.
The one who went to the beach to clear his mind in another state.
There's no way. There's no way.
I'm telling you, it's getting better. It's getting better.
He went to the beach to clear his mind in another state.
That had to be for reality TV, because ain't no black mama gonna be at that house and that man gone for 3 days.
Stupid. He's cheating. Come on, what really? And did you see him shaking when she was asking him the questions? He was beating around the bush, and it just was like, no. I mean, it was worse than Kenya and Mark.
It is worse. It is worse. Like, but to blame it on, you don't understand black men. If you think this is a problem, then you don't understand how black men. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Oh, that was an excuse.
Taking your butt way to Florida to go to a beach to clear your mind.
She asked for his location. You don't understand black men. That's just bad. What was your damn location?
And you got cameras and microphones, and you're listening to me and my mama.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. As you can see, we're going to stick with it one more week with the Salt Lake City, but it was terribly boring last week. It really wasn't that much to talk about. I mean, we made a big deal out of Heather picking up a stray, but because there was nothing else to talk about.
Right.
She's single. She should do what she wants. But it was so boring. We had to make something out of it. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back next week between noon and 12:15 to do Salt Lake City one more week. And if it doesn't get better after that, we've got to drop it. You think you guys agree?
Yeah. And thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for all the moderators. Really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you guys for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. And the mods coming in at the last minute, we really appreciate it. Let's say bye, guys, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye.